going on in our school.
Grab you a seat while we spill the D's. Mrs. Youngblood homeroom class did STEM and social studies.
They loved it so much and enjoyed it.
Here's Trinity with the story.
In Ms. Youngblood's social study class, the fifth graders were learning about the events that led to the American Revolution. The students felt the Boston Tea Party helped ignite the war, so their STEM challenge was from the leader of Sons of Liberty, Paul Revere. He challenged the colonists, Ms. Youngblood's class, to design a crate that would hold as many tea bags as possible in less than a minute, without getting wet because they were disguised as American Indians. There was one team who accomplished the task, but all they enjoyed the challenge and determined how they could have successfully completed the task.
Okay, so in Miss Youngblood's class, we were learning about the Boston Tea Party. What we were supposed to do is make a crate that would hold a bunch of tea bags without them getting wet. Ours held about 25 tea bags without them getting wet.
We did a STEM project where we made crates and we had to predict how many tea bags were going to be in it. And our group predicted 18, and there were other groups, and two groups predicted 10. So, and then they had to sail across the ocean, so that's it.
The primary school celebrated the 100 days of school.
That must have been really fun.
Here's Griffin with the story.
Okay, Brooklyn, tell us what you've made using marshmallows and toothpicks.
I made a square tail.
I like it. I told her it also reminded me of a railroad track. All right, Xavier, what have you got made?
I haven't finished.
You hadn't finished yours yet? Okay. All right, Levi and Paxton, tell me what you made out of 100 cups.
We made a castle.
I like it. You got a tall one and a short one?
Yes, ma'am.
On Tuesday, January 22nd, students at the primary campus celebrated the 100th day of school. Students participated in various activities counting to 100, reading and writing 100 words, and some even dressed like 100 years old. You could find peer reading in some classes and lots of STEM activities. Miss Rouse read 100 shoes to a class and everyone had an awesome time.
Okay, Hunter, tell me what you're making out of the pattern blocks. All right, turn around and say it for the camera.
I'm making a castle block and a castle.
Okay, Easton, what are you making, Easton?
I'm making a pile of stones.
Excellent.
January 19th, archery participated in the Chili Challenge.
They were proud of themselves and enjoyed being able to have that opportunity.
Here's Shania with the story.
Schools from our school system, along with others from the surrounding area, participated in the first ever Chili Challenge. The challenge was held at the Goshen High School gym. We had 154 archers participate in this event. The Chili Challenge was a warm-up for the regional tournament. I want to thank everyone that helped make the Chili Challenge possible. It was a lot of fun and we're looking forward to it.
On January 24th, 3rd grade made soup.
They had a spectacular time and had much fun.
Here's Ian with a story.
On January 23rd, Mrs. Flowers and Mrs. Smith 3rd grade classes celebrated National Soup Month. Students read the story Stone Soup. Stone Soup is an old folk story in which hungry strangers convince the people of a town to each share a small amount of their food in order to make it a meal that everyone enjoys, and exists as a moral regarding the value of sharing. All of the students brought items in to make the soup. The students enjoyed the story and loved the soup.
I'm in Miss Flowers' 3rd grade class, and we are going to make stone soup. We use different kind of food. We use lots of vegetables. The moral of our story was to share and not lie. The little boy, whenever he left, he lied to her about. Actually, she lied to him. She said she'd not have nothing to eat, and then she went to her garden and got a lot of vegetables. When we was reading the story, some of us found out that we thought beef broth was a bone, but it turns out that when we saw the beef broth, it actually looks like it made its own soup.
Coach.
I can hardly wait.
Good. Stop.
Meet our new interns.
Miss Laker is from Atlanta, Georgia.
She decided she wanted to teach because she has been working with kids since she was 11 and she loves to do so.
Coach Bailey is from Talladega, Alabama.
He decided to teach because his whole family teaches.
Miss Balboa is from Headland, Alabama, and she decided to teach because she volunteered at her mom's school and she loved it.
Mrs. Bass is from Troy, Alabama.
She decided to teach because she started a daycare from K through 4 and really enjoyed it. Miss Gay's journalism class took a field trip to Troy University.
That's right, and we had a blast.
Here's his story.
On Friday, January 25th, the Bobcat News journalism staff took an enrichment field trip to visit Troy Cable and Troy University's Trojan Vision. The students were able to get a behind-the-scenes tour of many aspects of journalism, and even sat in on the Today in LA show at Troy Cable and the midday show at Troy University's Trojan Vision. The students loved seeing the new studio at Troy University and loved the experience as a whole. Everyone had a great time.
What I thought about Troy Cable was that it gave me a good learning experience. And yes, I enjoyed Troy University because I got to saw the Troy Trojan Vision and they gave me good advice.
I thought showing cable was a good learning experience. It taught us how to help do better on our lower thirds and stuff like that. Uh, what I enjoyed about being in Troy University was it's a good vibe around that campus, and Troy Division is like very good, and they know what they're doing most of the time, and it's good that the studio looks nice and stuff like that.
Hi, welcome back to another episode of Banks Business. Today with me, I have Superintendent Mark Bazell. Thank you for being here.
Looking forward to it.
To start off, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've been with the Pike County school system for 37 years. I've been in public education 40 years. I'm married to Judy Bazell. We've been married 43 years. And I have 3 kids who are grown now, and I've lived in Troy since 1976, Troy and Pike County.
Why did you decide to become the superintendent?
Well, it was a natural progression for me. I had been in the school system as a teacher and a coach, and had actually I was the principal at Bank School for 2 years and the principal at Pike County High School for 7 years. Then I served 8 years as assistant superintendent, so it was just a natural progression for me to move into the superintendency.
How long have you been in the field of education?
40 years. 40 years, since 1978.
Well, what all grades have you taught while you've been in education?
Everything from 7th grade to 12th grade. I was a biology major in college, and health education was also, had a minor in health education, so I've taught health, I've taught biology, I've taught physical science, chemistry, physics, mostly high school science.
What were you doing before you went into education?
Education is really the only job that I've ever had, the only real job. As a student, I worked in the summer times and things like that, like most college students, but education is really the only thing I ever wanted to do. Coach and teach, and again, moving into administration was something that just happened. It wasn't planned, but education has been good to me, and I wouldn't change anything.
Why did you decide to go into education?
Well, I've always liked working with students. Again, I started out in the classroom, and very much enjoyed coaching, and I thought it was an opportunity to help kids grow up and be productive citizens, and I can't imagine doing anything. I can't imagine doing anything different with my life.
When you were younger, what did you want to be?
I guess when I was younger, I always enjoyed very much playing baseball. So, I guess as a kid, you always dream of being a Major League Baseball player or doing something like that. But really, once I got to college, education was what I wanted to do.
What more do you plan on doing for the schools, teachers, and students in the district?
Well, I think we've come a long ways. There's still a lot of work to be done. One of the things we're working on right now is to improve the STEM opportunities for students, particularly in the middle school and the lower grades. We have a pretty strong STEM program for select students in middle school and in the upper grades. But we're working on creating STEM spaces in the elementary school. So that's a priority right now. We would also like to at least double our pre-K offerings. Right now we have 3 pre-K units serving about 36 kids. We'd like to be serving twice that amount. We continue to look for ways to expand our academy offerings, and we have some programs now that are called short-term dual enrollment programs that we've added over the last couple of years, and we want to continue to expand those. Some of those short-term dual enrollment programs are things like IT audit and assurance, app development, industrial manufacturing, welding, EMT, and we want to continue to expand those programs.
What is your thought on quality education?
Well, quality education, to me, it can take a lot of different forms. You know, one of the things we've worked in Pike County schools to improve the quality of the instructional programs that we're delivering is to expand opportunities and to make sure that the classroom teachers are doing the things that research says works in the classroom. We want lessons to be planned out very well. We want students to be engaged. We want to make sure we're differentiating instruction to meet the needs of all the students in the classroom. And so it's not just one thing. It's if you want to have quality education, you've got to improve classroom instruction and expand opportunities, and that's what we've tried to do.
What are your plans for the new school here at Banks?
The plans here are to spend about $5 million over the next 2 or 3 years. And we're not sure exactly how we're going to do it yet. We want to accomplish 2 things. One is to combine the 2 campuses, the Bethel School, the Little School campus. We want to merge that with this campus and move those students up here, and that's for safety reasons. So, and we think it makes a lot of sense financially to do that. So safety is one of the things that we want to take a look at. Plus the building here on this campus, the old building we call it, was built in the 1930s, so it's quite old and it is in dire need of being replaced. So we're going to do that project probably in 2 phases, and we're not sure which will come first.
What do you think about Banks or any students that would want to come to the Pike County school system?
Well, we believe that you know, we have the best schools and best school system around. Where you know, our enrollment is holding steady, and we're in very good shape financially. You know, we think our job is to provide opportunities for kids, so that when great opportunities for kids, so that when parents are sitting around the dinner table trying to decide where to send their kids to schools, they have no choice but to pick Pike County schools. So, you know, if anybody's interested in our school system, they're welcome to come and visit any of the schools or to visit with us at the central office, and we'd certainly be interested in sharing some of the great things that are going on in our system.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
I just want to again say thank you for the job that you guys have done here at Bank School. This program is an outstanding program, and we are appreciative of the way that you represent not only Bank School but our school system.
Once again, this was Superintendent. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thanks for watching another episode of Bobcat News, where we bring you the news first.